You ever think Valorant will have a profitable esports? Esports in general is just not profitable. That's all it is. It's not like even about the game. The investment is too high. The salaries are really, really high, and you don't really like make any money. Actually, okay, wait. I do think there's one profitable esport, and it's only if you like win a lot. All right, maybe it's not anymore. But I thought that Dota was a profitable esport because Dota, if org is sponsoring you, I think Dota back in the day with like the TI and like prize pools, you could basically say like, hey, we're gonna give you like low salaries and stuff, but if you like end up getting like if you end up like any tournament winnings and stuff, you get a larger portion of the tournament winnings. So it's very like low investment. But then at the same time, if your team is like insane and they win, then like what is the standard for normal esports? I think players receive 80% of prize pool money on like standard, like either 80% or 75%. Depends on the. I've actually heard of orgs taking 30% cut. So yeah, around there. Like good orgs that treat their players right will normally take like 20% of their prize winnings. Whereas like the orgs that they're taking more away from players, it's normally like 30%, I believe. The players would get like 70% of that. But like if you're thinking about like the international like prize pools, or that prize pool is like 30 mil, 40 mil. I don't know, some crazy shit. But if your team just like places well in that, and you have like a very like heavy split, like low investment, low salaries, but you give them a portion, I guess, like you give them the 80% cut and the org takes 20% of like 30-20 million dollars is insane still, but that's only if your team wins. What about CS2? I think if you're a top org, you can definitely be profitable from CS2. I think so. Like I said, like 20% of like the prize winnings going to the org. If your team is consistently a top performing team, you might not be running positive revenue off of that, but you might be just going positive based off of like jersey sales or stickers. Actually, you know what? I think CS actually is pretty profitable. I just thought about like the stickers.
Wait.
Bro, the players make some bank on stickers, especially the really popular ones. Like, holy shit. Couldn't you imagine how much money like Donk got for his sticker? Like Vitality, yeah. Why doesn't the same strat work for Val? For example, if you're comparing stickers versus bundles, right? I think stickers, the reason why they sell more is because you can like resell them, right? So for example, some people see it as investment, right? The fact that some people see it as investment and is like, if your team or a player just like pops off that event or something like that goes up in price and then you can resell that. So that's why stuff like that is like pretty profitable because more people are buying stuff